I think the staff is really a starting point for the success of a project like this. Quite honestly, when you look at other similar donor management systems, or whatever they're called, they can go by a variety of names. They all pretty much offer much the same functionality and service from a technical standpoint. But what I found early on was really the staff really made probably the biggest difference in saying, I think we want to go with Totem. I have really come to really appreciate the dashboard and the capability of the widgets to customize the information that I want to look at on a regular basis. Like when I log in, definitely go right to the dashboard and to kind of get a sense of what's been going on. Now I've been doing that more because of my role as kind of the data manager. I want to see what's happening, see what other people are doing. But even if I were just a day-to-day user of it, I would actually come to appreciate that dashboard and customizing those widgets. I think is a very, very useful, powerful tool. The Oratorio Society just recently hired a new executive director, and he has been able to pick up on Totem and really begin to utilize it, to use it for the purpose of finding the constituents, the groups to do mailings to, which is, we have a performance coming up in December. It's our big Christmas performance, and we have a big mailing, both postal mailing and then emails and social media announcements also. I've been impressed with how quickly he has picked up on being able to use Totem to go in and to do the fine selection of subsets of constituents to do the different mailings for different purposes. He's picked up very quickly, and if I looked at the campaign feature at the campaigns that he's been creating in order to keep track of the different groups that he's been doing the mailing, I said he's picked up quite quickly and really used the system very well. He's picked up on it really a lot faster than I would have expected anybody to. Not necessarily because it's him, but because of the ease with which one can learn the features of the system. It's very intuitive. Once you have some just very basic structural understanding of it, it's quite easy to go in and to begin to use the features that are there. Can't say enough about it. It's just been outstanding. Outstanding in two ways. The first way is responsiveness, that they've been able to respond quite quickly, and also they respond in a very tolerant way. Now, there's sometimes I'll ask a question, send something, and it'll come back, and when I realize that the answer is so obvious, that they were very nice in their response in saying, yeah, this is where it is, and if you look right here, it's sort of right in front of you. I said, oh yes, there it is. So they've been very responsive, very tolerant, and very clear in they're able to take our questions and our concerns and to kind of unpack them in a way that they can get right to the heart of what we really want to do, and to say, here are the features in the system to meet those needs. It's very impressive, and I every once in a while think that we're probably their only customer because of the time and the effort that they devote to it, but I know I'm not, and so that makes it even more impressive that they're able to keep on top of the questions and concerns that we have, while I'm sure doing the same with a whole bushel basket full of other clients out there. without hesitation, I would definitely recommend Totem. Given our experience of startup, given our experience of functionality of what we've been doing so far, given our projected use of it for event management, I would definitely recommend it. I'm looking forward to continuing to work with them. As we get into using Totem for the things we know we need to do right now, it's working very well. And I'm kind of anticipating that in the future, there's going to be a confluence of what we need to do and the capabilities of Totem in helping us think ahead of doing things differently and maybe better than what we're doing, and new things. It's one thing to have an organization that's operating at a particular level and doing particular activities for 50 years. In fact, that's what we just had our 50th year anniversary last year or 2 years ago. And so there's a history of doing things a particular way. And I'm anticipating that with Totem providing more information in a different way, that we'll be looking at maybe doing things differently and maybe better than what we were doing before.